particularly make if she was still here. Cameron, you are hilarious.
Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It is Shaki Star. Today is Sunday, September 1st. Starting off a new monthly vlog this month. And right now I am getting ready for church. So I thought I'd do a little get ready with me, chit chat while I do that. While I do my makeup and stuff. First, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Every day you are the highlight. It's very funny, like I'm going to church today because I haven't gone probably like I went to Bible study not too long ago, like recently. So I would say like in June, in May or June, I went to Bible study at this nearby church. Since moving to Richmond, like it's been difficult to find like a home church. So our home church, like before this, was in Triangle, Virginia, and obviously don't live there anymore, so that's kind of far. So we've been just looking for another Baptist church here. My mom actually was kind of looking into getting into the African Episcopals because she kind of grew up going to one in her teenage years. So we've been kind of like trying to look for one of those as well. So, but yeah, other than that, I have not been to a church since before the pandemic, like an actual church service. So this is interesting for me, but I think that it's like couldn't be a more perfect time right now to do so because I'm just kind of like, there's a lot going on right now, like in the world and in my family specifically. And just kind of like with myself, coming off the tail end of like graduating and finally finishing up my master's degree, starting this new job. Like I have a lot to celebrate, but also a lot has changed like drastically for me within the past 5 months. So, and I'm just acclimating to all those changes, you know, and it gets overwhelming, you know. Even when it's a celebratory time and it's like a lot to be thankful for and happy about, you know, it can be overwhelming to say the least. And then not only that, I've been kind of sick lately. I have lactose intolerance and it has just, I think, gotten worse. Like I think my stomach is like, cut it out, like for real. Like before, like it creeps up on you first of all because I never had lactose intolerance as a child or anything or growing up. I was able to eat whatever I wanted whenever I wanted as a kid, for real. Sorry y'all, it's hot. I had to turn the fan on, but as a kid I was able to eat whatever I wanted whenever I wanted. And only recently, like back in 2021, I first developed the symptoms of having lactose intolerance and I didn't really know it then. So it was kind of a struggle figuring that out for myself. But eventually I figured it out and I cut out milk. So I can't have milk. It was weird because like I could eat certain things and be fine, you know, like certain cheeses. So I cut out milk and I went to lactose-free milk and that seemed to suffice for a while, right? And then like after that it became like certain cheeses, you know, like I couldn't have that either. And And now is I can't have yogurt. I think this time around the yogurt kind of set it off. This time around, I switched over to lactose free like gelato ice cream, but even that, like I used to I think I can still have ice cream, but as of right now I've cut all dairy out for the time being because I don't want to continuously lose any more nutrients than I already have, and I've been feeling really weak lately, kind of lightheaded, fatigued, so I don't want to push that boundary, you know, if it is what I think it is, which I just think it's my lactose intolerance getting worse. But anyways, all my lactose intolerant girlies, stand up. And then other than that, like I said, like it's just a perfect time to be going to church because, like I said, it's just been like a lot going on in my family. Unfortunately, we've had a few pass away recently, and people are sick and in the hospital, and it's just a lot. We need some praying right now. We need some reconvening with the Lord in the house of the Lord. I actually was invited to this church by a twin, so we will see what it is like. It's crazy because I really feel like it was the retrograde doing me so dirty, honestly, truly. Like this Mercury retrograde, it's a lot of other planets in retrograde right now too. I think Saturn is in retrograde as well, which arguably is a little more harsher than the Mercury than a Mercury retrograde. So you know what I'm saying? So it's been just like, I feel like that's why a lot is going on right now, just in the world and overall. It's because of the planetary alignments going on. And I want to do like a couple of videos more on that coming soon to the channel, of course, so you can know what to expect this upcoming retrograde, Mercury retrograde. But yeah, it has been a time, a crazy time of my life. Oh how do I ever repay you? Yeah, I've been trying to work on getting my skincare together. Like a lot of the skin issues that I was having, when your gut is not doing well, like you're gonna notice it in your skin and stuff. So I feel like that is what is happening with me. One tip though is to cover your red spots with green and cover your dark spots or hyperpigmented spots with red. Right now I'm just using some e.l.f. putty primer in matte, so that the color will have something kind of to stick to. I just take a little bit of lipstick for the parts I want red. I don't have any green concealer, so I just take some green eyeshadow for the parts I want green. And like I said, this helps to cool down the red spots. But yeah, what is everybody up to? What's going on in y'all's life? You know, me personally, after I heal my gut issues and figure out what's going on with that, I think I'm gonna try to put myself out there a little bit more socially, to be honest, because I don't want to get lonely or like bored now that I'm no longer in school. So I want to find some new hobbies and skills. I have been keeping up with the gym. I have been working out still. I had to take a break from it though while my stomach was bothering me, but that's something that I've been enjoying. It's going to the gym, clearing my brain, and make some more nearby friends in Richmond. All my friends, they live at least 2 hours away or like up to 2 hours away. And I be missing them. Also, I want to get back into like driving more, like long distances. I've never traveled anywhere longer than 2 hours, but that was because of traffic. It really was like only supposed to be an hour away, but because of traffic, it took me 2 hours to get home. That was from Stafford, yeah. So that I can see my friends more often, I would like to practice. I would like to practice driving longer distances. I'm not used to driving more than 30 minutes at a time anywhere. So, and in that way, seeing my friends won't be much of an issue, you know, my close bonded friends that I really do miss, and they live kind of far from me. Like, it's not gonna be an issue to go and see them. And then also, I want to get into my YouTube bag. I gotta show you guys my new iPad. I want to show y'all. I got a new iPad just for storage reasons. There wasn't anything wrong with my previous iPad. It was a mini, and I actually liked how small it was and compact because I also used it to read a lot. So it was like a little Kindle to me. So it wasn't nothing wrong with it. I just didn't have it. I bought like, I think only 32 gigs on that one. It might have been 64 gigs, yeah. And as a YouTuber now, that's just not cutting it with like how big, like one video alone be 10 gigs after you finish it and publish it and everything. Not that I store my videos on my devices, but editing, when you're editing, it's even larger than that, depending on what app you use. So I'd be needing as much space as I could get while I'm editing, because that slows down the editing process when I don't. And that's a lot of the reason why, unfortunately, I haven't, I gotta move fast. I'm supposed to be done by 10:30 with this, and it is 10:15. So let me speed it up, child. But what was I saying? That's why it's been taking me a long time to put out, aside from like just a lot of stuff going, like life going on. It's been taking me a while to put out my content how I want to and stuff, because of the storage issues and stuff. I'm just glad that doesn't have to be an issue anymore. We're going for a really pinky look today because I'm wearing a lot of blue, so I'm doing pink blush. probably should put it more up here. I'm figuring out my blush placement. I think that the main thing is that different colors, you gotta place them in different places depending on like your skin tone and stuff. Like this pink, I probably should have put higher. Otherwise, you can look clownish real quick, you know? Like reds and pinks tend to go higher on the cheekbones. And whereas like your oranges or your mauves or your softer stuff, you could put right on the apples of your cheeks. But yeah, always remember, hold on, to set your face before you put on your mascara. Before you put on your mascara, girl, before you put on your mascara. But I missed a step. I put on some Laura Mercier setting powder on my eyelids first before I put on any eyeshadow. And I don't really like eyeshadow, like color eyeshadow, so I just go in with my face powder and powder foundation and put that on my eyelids to make it all one color and neutral. It gives a very soft matte look. I like that like 90s soft matte, soft glam look. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure I do that before I spray it on my face. Now I'm gonna set my face with the MAC Fix Plus Prepper Prime. Using a generous amount, drown yourself in it, and then fan yourself off. And then you can finish doing whatever it was you was gonna do to your eyes. So then I go in with my black kohl eyeliner. Doesn't really matter who it's from. And I like to like use this so I don't mess up my makeup. And in this circumstance, I'm just going to church, so I'm not trying to put a whole lot on. So yeah, it's gonna be a real natural look. And then you want to go with your mascara. I'd like to do the bottom first so that the transfer doesn't happen on the top. I gave my eyes a break from lashes, the clusters, and they've been growing, honey. Like, look, okay. I concealed this and it's still sticking out. Like, that's crazy to me. But what can you say? She's just saying hello, I guess. Hello, girl. Hello. And I like to do my lip combo last. I guess I like to do that just so that it's fresher, like wherever I'm going, like the lipstick stays on. So I tend to do that like right before I get there or like after I put on my outfit. So I'm gonna change. We are somewhat on time. We're 5 minutes behind, so that's good. So I'm gonna change and I'm gonna catch up with you guys. There is something that is too dark about my makeup. I don't really know what it is. For anyone that's wondering though, I use New Caledonia by NARS for my foundation. I don't think it's this, although like to me it could be that my concealer is too cool toned, like it needs to be warmer, more yellow. But also this is like kind of my summer shade. Like I picked it up during the summer and my skin might be a little bit a tinge lighter than this now. It definitely was a perfect fit in the store when I went in Ulta. But I think it's really like just the fact, the cool toned concealer on my chin area. But even on the parts that's not concealed like that like looks a little too dark to me. So I don't know. I might purchase another one of the NARS. What is this? This is the light reflecting foundation. I might purchase it like a shade lighter and see if that helps. I really think it's the concealer though. Like the concealer is like too cool tone. I need something more yellow. Anyways, this is my hair for the day. Let me put some oil. For my girlies that struggle with severe dermatitis like me, get you some of this. Get you some of it. And I just put it on, I kind of use it as a preventative measure now on the points that typically tend to like flake first or bother me. And you pretty much be set the whole day. It's the only thing that works topically for me. Other stuff tend to be a little too harsh or have like tea tree oil or whatever, like stupid stuff in there that aggravates and irritates the skin. But this is like the only thing that actually heals it and prevents it from coming back. We are leaving at 11:15 and it is now 11:06. Look at this Adaya set that I got from K Bella Jewelry. This was on her site. Comes as a set and it's so pretty. I'm wondering, should I wear the cross today? What do you guys think? Just throwing on some jewelry right now. I feel like I'm all up in y'all face. Hold on. Now I'm gluing back on my press-ons. I look like an elegant first lady today. One more nail. Today's scent of the day is a layered scent. I did the Hello Kitty Strawberry Oat Milk body wash and lotion. And then I'm going to layer with this Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 76. This one smells like Midnight Jasmine, Black Courant, and Amber Woods. And I like to do something subtle like this in a church setting because I hate perfume and everybody be smelling like something, like it's too much, it gives me a headache. So I like to do a light spritzer so I don't impede on anyone else, okay? Take note. Remember, I wanted to show y'all my new iPad. It's got the engraving. It says Shecky Star. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's an iPad Air 11-inch, the M2 model. I think this is a 2024. Might be a 2022, but yeah, it's the 11-inch iPad Air. And it is so lightweight and super cute. Look at that. I love it. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, for the lip combo today, oh, of course this isn't sharpened. The lip combo today is gonna be Night Moth by MAC. It is this dark berry colored lip pencil. This pink, this and a pink color by Handayan. My mom bought it for me, I think for my birthday. So I thought it was more matte than this. So I'm probably gonna dab some off with, make it more powdery. I'm going with this kind of like lip mousse by Absolute New York. It's the same color, but it's gonna make it a little bit more like moussey and dry down matte, which is what I was going for. And there we have it. I threw on this little jean jacket on top to kind of give it more little casual feel. And to just have something covering my shoulders. Okay, so this is the finished look. Little shoulder action. This is by Christian Siriano, the Payless collection. All right, let's go.
Hello.
We went to church today.
It's doing the Lord's work. On this
What's your
nice
thoughts, twin?
day. Praise God.
Praise God.
Let him into your heart.
Let him into your heart. Amen.
Amen.
There's mommy.
Thanks for inviting me. Had a lovely time.
Aww.
Great.
I just got back from church, and after that I went grocery shopping and then did a little shopping at City Trends. I wanted to come and show y'all a few items. I got a little mini haul. I was like, well, let me stop in the City Trends. You know, ooh, I'm tired, y'all. I got this cute little set. This little pants set. Cute material here. This set is the top. Real cute. Set was only $13. The set $13. Cute. And I got me another little cute dress for church. Especially for the fall. This would be cute for the fall. And it got some stretch to it. This is in a medium. By the way, the set was in a small. I'm going to try it on. Because them pants I'm a little nervous about. They might be a little too short. Not tall girl friendly. But yeah. This also was $13. I like how the back is kind of like ruched. And then you could probably tie this tighter and stuff. I like that type of look. Then I saw this cute little dress. I think it just say what did it say? Los Angeles, right? Yeah, it just say Los Angeles, California. But I like this type of fit. When I put it on, it's real like bodycon, and in the middle it cinches your waist and it flares out near the hips, giving the illusion that you have a Coke bottle shape, even if you don't. So I love little dresses like that, little skater dresses or whatever it's called. This was $10. This cute robe, and it come with a hoodie too. It got a little hoodie to it too. You can find some cute little Juicy Couture stuff inside, you know, department stores, and City Trends be having this stuff. So I went over to their Juicy Couture section and got me a new robe. This was $20. Retail price $60. Now, I don't know how much you can like trust that. I don't know how much you can really trust, like, but then it says suggested retail. It's like, I don't know how much you could, you know, it really is $60 somewhere else. I don't know, but it was only $20 at the City Trends, girl. And I just got me a cute little gray because I feel like that'll go with everything. iHome air vent phone holder, just for like when I'm navigating and stuff. And also I might be able to like film my videos and stuff. It also rotates, so maybe I could start vlogging too a little bit in my car. Obviously I want to get a more advanced, like, you know, stuff for the car, but I want to wait till I actually have my vlogging camera to do that. Like, I don't want to keep buying stuff for my phone because I don't plan on vlogging on my phone too much longer. That's why I haven't bought a tripod for my car. Ooh, child, I'm out of breath. Church was good. It was a really good, quick service. The people were so friendly and nice. Very, very sweet people. Very nice service. But yeah, it's getting me in the mood to like want to go to church some more. And we still looking for a good church home, you know, to call like that's close by and stuff like that. This is my cute little dress for today. It's slightly like too big. It's really supposed to fit like this, for real. I think I got it in a medium. This is from Charlotte Russe, and I could have got it in a small because yeah, it's really extra baggy. But I'm about to chill out and check in with y'all later.